Morning, everybody. I hope you guys are doing okay. Uh, yeah, I was working a lot, so I couldn't do what I need to do today, unfortunately, because I was just exhausted. Even though we went out early, I was a little bit exhausted. Um, what was it? So I like to take a second. I was watching a video on some tattoo regrets in 2026. And I watch these because I always have to remind myself about regret. If you ever notice, I'm kind of consider myself as a heavily tattooed man, but I don't get the hands, neck, and face just because I'm I know that in the future when I need to change careers, I have the ability to do that. And plus, by the way, I don't want any problems in the future. Um, No, I was watching this video about people, mostly women, who are complaining about getting this done and they're regretting this. And I think it's hilarious. It really, really is hilarious, especially when it comes to permanently scarring yourself and living that for the rest of your life. And it's just funny. It's very funny to me, especially when it comes to getting. Oh, it's thunderstorming today, but no, it's important to get something that is meaningful to you, and focusing on fast forwarding the next 30 years. Would you still regret these? And these are the concept I want to think about when it comes to getting permanently body marks all over your body. What was it? So like the thing is like you as a individual who wants to get this, you have to sit there and think about why you want to get these. You know? So many people, it doesn't matter if you're a man or woman, so many of these people get these stuff and then later on regret it. Why is that? Because I'm gonna be real with you. They don't think about the future, they think about the now. And I have a problem with it. I've been getting tattooed for 6 years now. I mean, obviously, I got to get some areas that are touched up, and I know I even get tempted of getting my hands done sometimes, and I'm glad I could control my urge to not get your hands or your neck or your face, because it really will change your life forever. Why do I got tattooed in the first place? Just to help people to educate on these subjects. What is it like? What is a good tattoo? What is a bad tattoo? Why do you get this stuff done? It's because I want to educate people getting good ink on their body and to match the aesthetic that they like. You know, what started for me getting tattooed is it's thunderstorming really bad. I work out a lot. I try to focus on making muscles, building muscles in my body because I'm a big, huge advocate on fitness. A lot of people were getting that, so I decided to think about it. But this is 18-year-old me. I wasn't ready to get something permanently on my body yet because I thought about it, but I haven't made that commitment yet. So what did I do? I waited for 18. I waited 5 more years, 6 more years, maybe seven, I think. 24, 25. From 18 to 24, 25. I waited and I research and I collect, designs on the internet, and I ask people around who are professional at this. I tried to do my research. Why do I want to get this done? What I found out is you get these stuff done because it's meaningful to you. Obviously, I had long hair at the time, and I still do today. and I get called as Aquaman because of my Polynesian. But the real reason why I got Polynesian is because I like Polynesian tattoos. They just look good. They look cohesive. They work with the arm, like right here. Especially when I work out, it pops the arm. That's what I really wanted to do. And then after that, later on, I was like, oh, I like Japanese. So I did a little research on Japanese, and then I got a big, huge Hanya mask on my back, red Hanya mask, and then a tiger and a snake, and then I got tribal, classical tribal on my, from the knee down, that looks like kneecaps, and then I got one on my foot with a Tengu face with flowers, Japanese, and I'm thinking about getting my other foot done, but I don't know yet. But I was really thinking about, I want to take a year just to stop doing what I'm doing and just relax. Because I've been doing this for 6 years. Non-stop, sitting down 6 years straight. Especially the legs. Legs are hurtful. The reason why I want to do this is because I want to be considered a heavily tattooed but well respected. I didn't want to do my hands or neck or face because I was taught that it was taboo, especially if you're a man. It makes your life a lot harder, especially today when it comes to jobs. So you want to have that ability to hide them when you're working, and then you can work out and show them when you're in the gym or you're in the pool or in the beach. That's okay. And I just did a lot of research, and people today regret it so much because they didn't think about their future. They never think about anyone who has hands and neck. They don't think about their future, man. And do I feel sorry for them? Yes and no. Why yes? Yes, I think tattoo artists should say turn you down in getting visible ink because it's a lot harder than you think. Once you do this, there's no going back, whether you do laser or not. And no, because they fail to understand this. And then I hear people who keep saying my frontal lobe. And I'm just gonna say that's just an excuse. You need to do your research. You need to be smart on getting what you want. Now, how do the people perceive me? People think I'm really cool, especially when getting all this stuff. They really like it. Some of them are really jealous, but I just tell them I did this because I want to educate people on getting body modification. And it is body modification because people don't realize you're changing your body permanently forever, and you have to be okay with it, especially when you get old. So you have to be considerate. Not just that, I think people today, when they get these stuff done in their body, man, they regret everything. Especially women. Like, I see a lot of women on YouTube who regret their hands, their neck, or their face. And I was like, what are you thinking? What do you think is going to happen? Like, there's a lot of girls at my job that I work with, and they just have hands, neck. They're heavily tattooed than me. And I'm not used to that. Because I think women with tattoos with visible areas is super detrimental. It's kind of too masculine, in my opinion. And believe it or not, people get a little hated when I say this, but yeah, women should not get tattoos. Why? Because it doesn't make them appealing. It makes it secret. A lot of guys, including myself, will say, "Oh, I don't want to date her." Maybe be with her for a fun moment, but for a side chick, but getting all that stuff all over your body, it's just, what are you trying to prove? You're not a man. Men look good with tattoos than women, always. Why? It's just reality. It's like guys wearing earrings or piercings in their bellies. Like guys wearing piercings on the ears and their bellies. To me, that's kind of a little bit like sus, man. Are you Are you gay? Like all that stuff. Only people who like men do that. And I won't do that because I'm a dude. I can't have that. But tattoos, um, people are regretting it in the internet, and I'm not. I'm kind of laughing, but sometimes part of me is a little bit sorry for them. No, I laugh at them because they fail to understand that this thing is permanent. You can't laser this off, no matter what anyone says. You can't laser that off. It's permanently, you permanently scar yourself for life, and that's your fault, not mine. That's your stupidity, you know. And I know from the start, like I devoted my life not to get my hands. The only visible tattoos you will see are my feet. That's it. Like one of my foot. I'm thinking about getting my other foot done. But why? Because you could cover it. It's pretty easy. It's explanatory. But people want to show that they have this stuff. And I just think if you really want to show it, just roll down your sleeves, get a sleeve. But I just think people should not get this stuff done on their body because there are consequences, you know, especially when you become an old person. There are consequences. And getting a job. And right now, the market is very volatile for hiring people. So it's important to keep that mindset to not get your hands, neck, and face. And I think the Yakuza mentality of keeping it hidden is the smart way to go. And a lot of people are going to be butthurt when I say getting hands and neck are just going to make your life harder. And it's true, man. It will. And that's just the reality. And you could cry for all you want, you could bitch about all you want, but that's reality. Especially if you're a man. If you're a man that has visible tattoos, your life is going to be really hard. Why am I making this video? I'm making this video just to bring awareness of getting permanently marked for life. And honestly, in the future videos, I'm going to keep talking about details of what to get, what not to get, what is meaningful, what is not meaningful. Because I think I have the right to say these things because I have really cool, good tattoos in my body. And I have the right to say that. Especially people who see my back, man, they're just memorized. They're like, whoa, that is cool. I never seen that in person. Yeah, that's the whole point, you know? So I think I have the room to speak out. But I think do your homework, watch what you do, and I think you need to put yourself in a situation where if you're going to get this stuff permanently marked for life, just have that concept of regret. When am I going to regret this? And if you keep talking about that like that for the rest of your late days, and have that concept of regret, I think you're going to be okay. And just remember, good tattoos are not cheap. Bad tattoos are cheap. I think that's how it goes. Yeah. Good tattoos are not cheap. Cheap tattoos are not good. There we go. There we go. There we go. I remember that. But anywho, if you like the content, please subscribe and leave down your thoughts about this topic. And I will talk to you guys next time. I'm going to talk more about body modification because it's popular today, especially in the gym. So I'm making my videos dedicated to that. Yeah. And I appreciate your guys' time, and I hope you guys have a wonderful day.